Oh, I'm getting all loosely tied up in my own paraphernalia of cablings and things. Apologies for the late start. Well, I mean, it's... oh, here we go. Who's this? Who's coming through the door now? Which child is this? Oh, it's the big fat white one. I'll leave that open. So Jackson's arrived just on cue because I've got a little something to share with. Before I say hello to you, let's say hello to Jackson. Come on, Jackson. Hey, hey. There's some space you can use here. Is this okay? Is the volume good? I'm trying something different again because I just want less noise, but actually come on, come on, come on, come on. Everybody wants to see the special thing that I bought you. With your funds and kind donations to the channel, go to fund treats and special gifts for the cats, and also equipment like cables and nuts and bolts. Right, you're just going to stand there, aren't you? All right, look, Jackson's here. Say hello to Jackson. Right. Yeah, you bought that. I'm putting it on him, but you bought it. Right, you ready? Is that it? Your ears? It's like he doesn't look very happy about it, does he? Sorry, Jackson. Oh, how have you managed to? How have you done that? Come here. Let me just see how. That's how it works. It goes behind your ears. What kind of? You've got to get in costume. Tom was better with this. I think we'll just have to sort of deal with it. Oh, mate. Look, honestly, is it too tight? It's not really tight at all. You're just being right. If you're going to get on the table, this is what's going to happen every time. Come on, say hello to everyone. Look, they want to see you in your hat. Come on, it is cute. It is really cute. Look at that. Look, it's the sheriff of Jervistown. Doesn't he look scrumptious? Oh, Jackson, mate. Other cats on Instagram do this. Are you not getting into that? Hello, Jackson says. He's going to hate me. Tanithy hates me already. Have you not realised that he hates me? He's not a friendly cat. Well, he's a loving cat. We had some good cuddles, didn't we, sweetheart? Yeah. You're just a bit special. And sometimes I don't want that, you know. I don't want that. Anyway, let's have a say hello to all of you for turning up on time. Don't complain that you've played the keyboard. That's what. Look, I'm determined that you actually like this. Is it on backwards? No, it looks good the right way round. The big bit at the back, so the rain can run off. There you go, buddy. Dreamies, nothing but some dreamies. Come on, can you figure that out? There you go, just get that. It's just, sorry, I'm just. This is a cat eating dreamies. There, you're slobbering over the cables there. I touched those, you filthy beast. Filthy beast. Tom, you're missing out. What are we going to do with that, eh? Right, I need my glasses because I need to say hello who's all in the chat. Who's all in the chat? To all of you in the chat. Let's put the old picture-in-picture in the corner. I'm here, you're there. I didn't change that from... I'm halfway in and halfway out, and I really do feel like that, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Tanith, Tone Smith, Probes, Rick, Wagoo. Where is Jason Maggs? Wagoo, it's the question I've been asking myself for the last couple of weeks. Where's Jason Maggs? Where's Jason Maggs? Jason! Jason! I miss him dearly. I really do. One of my bestest friends who has now gone to work in another place. So I don't see him as often as before. You all right, buddy? Happy now? We need that neckerchief and a little waistcoat to go on with that. This is cowboy. Shroomy, can you see him? Have you got the sound on this week? Anyway, Davey, what up? Marky, Joe Y, Marilyn, look at that. Andy Fireblade, Musa Cresshead. Davey, I've said you twice, but there we go. Shroomy, yes, you're there. What do you think of the hat? He's actually getting used to it. There's my cat. Oh, there you go, guys. A little crusty bum shot. There's no more for that. Where's Tom, though? Yeah, he's liking it. He's liking it. Hey, Robert, my love. Who else have we got? So this is not the first time we're seeing each other on this fine Wednesday. Recon. Yes, indeed. Don't go that way. Hey, Lamont. What up? Rich, Vert, Marky, Alcamantra, and many more of you. Oh, Linux Bender, hello, hello, hello. And a big warm welcome to all of you lurking gherkins, wherever you are, wherever you may be lurking or gherkin. Remember, press the like button. Subscribe if you do not also do so. Hey, Milo. And press it again. Don't press it twice, because you'll unsubscribe. Ding that notification bell to know when we are going live. I've got some... Hello? Hello? Is there anybody out there? I can feel the spirits move. I can hear them. I feel them. I can hear the bells ringing in the sky. Oh, Lord. Anyway, that's lunacy. But, you know, we don't come here for sense, do we? We come for senselessness. Senselessness. Yes, so there it is. So that's hello to all of you. What are you drinking? I've got a cup of Ferrari's coffee. When you need a good start in the morning, don't go for the Morris Minor coffee. Go for a Ferrari. A coffee that's made with Italian flavours to go faster. Vroom, vroom with Ferrari coffee. Made in Wales, which is true. It's Welsh coffee, unbelievable. I need to do that for them. Little. Oh, it's deliciously sort of inky. Hello, Inky. I know you're watching. Inky's here, always. You know that, right? Not just here, but everywhere. Still. And that's why there's all the hairs on the back of my neck just stood up. Just saying. Anyway, if you believe in that kind of stuff, which I do, that was a moment, guys. Inky is with us. So you guys need to be more inky. Just saying. Right, okay, so how are you, Steve? A question we've all been asking ourselves today. Right, so that's you all saying hello. I've got some questions. Let's Synth. Welcome, welcome. Will this work? If I do this, is this going to work? Is it going to work? Where's the button? Where is it? Oh, it's there. Is it?
Oh, I do feel queer.
We haven't had that for a little while. So I'm just going to bring in some of the old things like, where's Jason Maggs? Is he here? Is he there? Is he everywhere? What are you drinking? Look at the Jackson 5. Look at that face. He is really loving it. He is living the large dream of a white cat in a cowboy hat. Which reminds me, because today I went to post some things. I spent a lot of time, this is my excuse, right, starting now. I spent a lot of time last night listing things for Vinted. Time I should have been playing with this. And as a result, I sold some stuff. So I went to the post office on the way home from work. And I was leaving, and the charity shop next to the post office was calling me on the way in. And as I left the post office, I was going in the opposite direction. So I turned around, I 180'd, and I turned back. And there on the floor, hang on, you can't see, I've got the wrong camera. Anyway, so on the floor was a printer. Look brand new, to be honest. A Canon printer, a few years old. No ink cartridges, though, but £6.50. Now, Shroomy has been asking for a printer. Printers aren't, they're not the sort of thing that you buy every day, and most people don't have them anymore because we don't tend to print much anymore, which is just the way it is, right? But obviously for things like, where the heck are you? Not you, you're there. I know you. Hey, there you are. Where is it? Where are my badges? Badges, we didn't need just stinking badges. Anyway, for badges, you do need to print in colour. So it's something that's been put on my periphery, shall we say. So for £6.50, I thought, do you do returns? It's a charity shop, right? but they do. So I brought that home for Shroomy. Inexpensive cut. So that's one thing, and which ended the question of how much should one spend on a printer in 2026. The answer is £6.50 in the cost of a set of new cartridges, which is good. Anyway, on the floor, look at this, a whole bunch of records, 2 for £1, not 1 for £2, not 2 for £5, not even 3 for a tenner, 2 for £1. So I went through, it's like, do you know what? With my country, howdy. I just thought that was silly, but more impressive than that, and this is for you synth lovers. I know we don't all love country, and that's okay. You can work on that. Some of you like jazz. I'm not working on that. Anyway, I'm just going to let that sit for a minute. 50 pence. Do you know? Oh, hello, hi. You come for a cuddle? I haven't not yet played that. I've got a cassette recording of this, which I've owned since the 90s, maybe even the 90s. But this is, yeah, fantastic. Let's just read a little bit, because it's electronic realization and performances by Walter Carlos with assistance of Benjamin Folkman. Good old Benjamin Folkman. Where's Benjamin? Yeah. Benjamin, hope you like jamming too. In 1782, Mozart arranged a number of Bach fugues for string trio. There we go. The birth of an idea about a year ago, which wouldn't be the case because this is 1957, it says there, so that's not correct at all. What year is this? 1960. Robert Moog is mentioned. Electronic music began as an aesthetic experiment in which early electronic music composers allowed the basic processes and simple materials of classical electronic compositions to dictate the form as well as the... That's a really rubbish Robert Moog. Sorry, Robert, and your estate. 1968. Anyway, look, we won't go on, but that, I mean, fantastic find. What a great day for charity shopping today. And all for under a tenner. And a bag of grapes to go on with. Right. Anyway, so where are we? So we've got just more housekeeping. If you've just joined us, like the stream. If you're not a subscriber, do consider subscribing, because we don't have we're a select few. But you know, the more of you come, the more the algorithm picks up. The more the algorithm picks up, the more people come. And we can spread the love, because at the moment, the world needs now. Look at this guy, look at this guy, look at this guy. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. I can't quite do it. I was just trying to tickle him so it looked like he was singing, doing his little Stevie cowboy kitsy. He's kind of happy in the hat, right? He's like, all right, I'm good with it now. I don't know if Tom would be happy with it. I mean, even though he wore it last night. You've got dry skin there, buddy. I think we're going to need to do some moisturizing. Anyway, look. So, there's that. So you've liked, you've subscribed. You can become a member. If you see people in the chat with green, that means they are a Jervite. You can join the Jervite revolution, of which there's a big storm coming of Jervites. We're going to take over the world and make it a better place. Inclusivity, warmth, comfort, joy, a special coffee blend of your own choosing every Thursday morning to get you up throughout the day. Tuesdays, though, having a conversation with somebody who worked today. What is it about Tuesdays that makes Tuesdays? If you work a Monday to Friday, what is it about Tuesdays? Answers in the chat or in the comments below if you're watching this post the event. But there we go. Yes, right. So, confusing. I'm reading things. So so there's that. You can also super chat, super like. You can also buy me a coffee. Let's chuck that in there as well. Steve, first link of the night, which will be in the comments below in the chat. If you're watching this after the event, what chat? Click the thing next to the comments that says chat. Slide across 2 buttons. So yeah, so there's that. So those are all the things you can do to support us, help us grow, and also help fund those things like, cables, which, there's always a need for cables, isn't there? I've had to buy some for the Motor Synth Adventure. That's coming. It's spring, right? That's coming. We'll talk about that. My goodness, Recon. Thank you. Oh, hello. Sorry, Jackson's having a bit of a moment. He's excited as well. Thank you most kindly for that. That means now that we can afford to buy him another hat. Maybe no, keep it there. Just, do you want to go? Oh no, I'm not going to do that. Thank you. So those donations do go back into the channel. They don't go anywhere else. So whether it's on cables and towards gear, because the more I live stream, the more I realise that there are things, you know, that I either need. I mean, some of the kit wears out. Some of it wears out, breaks, sockets. I'm not going to say any more than that, but I'm just going to say that something's broken, and it might have been me, with being exuberant with a with a cable. Anyway, apart from that, yeah, and cat treats and hats and things like that. And of course, there'll be more of that coming because we've discovered Temu, haven't we? We've discovered Temu. We're a Temu house now. Anyway, right. So if you have any questions, 4 Qs. How many? Yeah, 4 Qs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. And we will see that. Robert's got 8. You got some ground loop. Yeah. Right. Let's look at the questions that have come in. I see that one, and that's why I was a little bit late, because I swapped the cable and it made no difference. I may do, I know what'll stop it, but I might need this cable. All right, watch this. Okay, mute your ears. This made absolutely no difference. I think it might be this, you know. It's still there. Oh my word. I think. Oh, okay. Well, that's gone. It's this lot. It's a rowdy bunch. At some point, and this is, you know, when I get a couple of jobs, because content pays reasonably well, and I haven't made any for a little while, so I need a new mixer, which everything needs to go in and would be beautifully grounded. So I'm glad. Thank you, Robert, for keeping me on my toes with that. But there we go. QQQ. Did Temu do the Batman cowl for cats? Yes, Tom. Right. I've seen a few folks put them up. Right. Okay. That's going in the basket tonight, because I've got to place an order for badge plastics for the badge maker, which Steve kindly donated to the channel, so that you guys, when I see you, can have badges. Adam from Black and Blue, who kindly gave us the Doug at Bristronica. I saw him from afar numerous times at Synth East, but didn't manage to get to his table because he was always busy, or I was doing something else. It was just one of those. So I didn't get to give him the badges. And of course, you know, any supporter in the flesh gets one. So I posted something to him today. His daughter, who's the same age as Shroomy, promptly nicked them. There we go. Anyway, so symptoms of reality. Marilyn, send me a good picture of Jackson in that hat. I'll get you another cute picture. Okay, we'll do that. Should we do it now? Because he's looking pretty damn cute right this second. Why is the AA opening? Right, so we do this. This is the kind of show we are. Look, dude. Oh, no, don't move. No, dude. Dude. That was pretty good, actually. Marilyn. Let me see if I can get you. There you go. Look, what do you think? That's pretty cool. It's kind of very, very stylized. I like that. I think it's got a bit. It'll take a little bit of tweaking, but I think that's pretty. He looks like he's strutting out, which is good in that cowboy hat. You wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Marilyn also says, "Don't forget to send me your details for your Team Jam shirt." Oh wow! I didn't know that was a thing. Thank you. I will do that for sure. Ground loop sorted. Tanith, can you give him guns? We don't want no tanks and bombs. What? Who was that? A little indie band from the early 90s, late 80s. We don't want your tanks and bombs. It wasn't that. It was someone... Oh, come on. Any shoegazy kind of... That kind of British indie. Where is Jason Maggs Wagoo? Where, indeed. Tonal axis. Don't stop. Don't stop? What do you mean don't stop? I had to stop. I can't... Right. Okay, so... It seems... Where's Jason Maggs? Hey, Droigon. Welcome. It seems we have entered an era where sequencers... I'm going to bring this out because this is... When did this come out? I mean, I went to Sound Control to buy this. The ex-employee that I was, they did me a brilliant deal. Andy Smith did, our old manager. Do need to see Andy, actually. I'm sort of... he's got it. He got into... He gets, I worked for him in a little music shop on St Michael's Hill back in the 90s, actually. And we had some amazing instruments. That's where... Don't hold this against me. That's where not only did I turn down a TR-808 for £500. Please don't hold that against me. I wanted a 909. And let's be honest, I've got one now, so hang on. Actually better than a 909 because it's been modded. But it sounds, for all intents and purposes, as good as. Tanith, never work with GetJervis. Hey, Droigon. I also probably foolishly didn't buy the sequence. Oh, mate. That's my arm you're lying on. Let's just do this. Come on, guys. We want a bit of cat action. I also did not buy the sequential drum tracks, which I think is a great drum machine. The Tom is probably better. I mean, having a cat called Tom, shouldn't I own a Tom, sequential Tom? I think I should. Anyway, they must be 10 years old at least. Yeah, anyway. Hey, Inhibited, what up? So, it is cute. He's just getting a little bit of loving, isn't he? So, all those things. Anyway, so Andy Smith got really into modular recently, so I need to go and visit him and chat all things modular. Anyway, that's a little segue. A nice little segue, because we do that. I am going to be killing time tonight, because we'll get to that in a minute. This is going to be one of those, sorry. So, the beat step came out, right? The beat step came out, and we're going to talk about this in a minute, because this is kind of important too. The beat step came out, and it gave us a MIDI controller, and they asked, and I think it was Glenn Darcy. Oh, thank you, Marky. Some catnip. Oh, thank you. Oh, a top hat for Tom. You're on, right? Shroomy, you have your Temu work cut out for you. Right, let's do that tonight. So, Glenn Darcy looked at the MIDI controller that was, because they were doing software, Arturia, and it made sense for them to be making software, and said, can we put CV and gate on it and turn it on a 16-step sequencer? And as they say, the rest is history. But this, I paid hard cash for, over the counter, from a shop, and with the exception of the ridiculous micro USB, Tanith, is this what you were talking? You were talking about a key step, weren't you? Not a beat step. But this works flawlessly with any 5-volt thing, but obviously the ground leap, so they have the little Y cable. Don't you put that near my mouth, you beast. So this reigned supreme in many setups and still does as a sequencer. And I think we've reached a point with sequencers. I mean, this is going to be a chat, because I'll tell you why it's going to be more of a chat episode, because there's going to be follow-up. This is going to be a series. Oh, you swine, why are you doing that? You've got to see this. It's so... Hey, what's it? Yeah? You know. Yeah? You're just being cute tonight, aren't you? don't mind you being cute like this. It's just when you get a bit bullish. Maybe it's a combination of... He's making... Can you hear that? He's making his little... Except yours is black. So that's the one you're trying to power. You shouldn't have any... Where's... Oh, I didn't bring it in. Stupid boy. I meant to bring it in. But I've got these old Aukey, AUKEY power supplies. Power banks, which are 10,000 milliamp hours. And it works... Well, I've used that on this in the garden. So there's definitely... yeah, I know, Droidgod. He's just milking it, isn't he? Milking it. I think he's like, look, do you like the hat? Is that what it is? Or have you just had catnip and you're just off your face? Should we give him some more catnip? I think that's what it is. Where's Tom? Tom's missing all the drugs. Cat party. Anyway, right. So I'll put myself in the corner because let's face it, you want to see that, right? So it spawned the Beat Step, and I bought a Beat Step as well. The Beat Step spawned such an array, and on top of this, you know, it's become a thing. How we all kind of make music doorlessly, and I think that also has helped because I started trying to do doorless in 2007, and there just wasn't anything to. So I started looking on eBay, and again it was betwixt and between, and trying to find the Dope MAQ 16.3, which is, was it 3 lanes, 3 sequences of 8? Is that right? 8 steps? And it was expensive. It was like 350 quid. And of course, Oberkorn, which we look here at the successor for the Oberkorn. So I did get an analog sequencer in the end, didn't I? Thanks, Tom. What a cracking bit of kit that is. Anyway, beautiful. That's going to be back on the table. So So you've got, what's that noise and where's it coming from? There's interference. Can you hear that coming back? I can definitely hear it. Sorry. Pating. Yeah. Hey, Vicky, what up? So have we got any more questions? Oh, yes, that's right. Team would do the... Oh, yeah. Right. So Batman cowl. Batman cowl and a top hat. So Shroomy, top hat for Tom. So, you know, I mean, Arturia, Mini Freak, Mini Brute, Micro Brute, Micro Freak. You know, they really did just run away, take the ball and run with it. And I like that for them. And of course, Keystep came, so you get proper keyboard on it. And then the Keystep Pro, which for me did just nail it. 4 tracks, 1 drum, 3 alternating between either, you know, selectable between arpeggio, which I use when I jam in my gym jams on a Sunday. I'll whack on the arpeggios, and it's just so much fun and so performative. But we're reaching a new era, I think, and I think people are building on that. I think the Oxy One, which is definitely, you know, still on my wish list, but it's £800, yeah. Even the older version, the Mark One, which is still superb. Oh, it might be that. Let's see if that works now. The Mark One is still going for good money, so it's a good testament to a good product, right? And it's been supported. So, you know, there are many different things out there for. I'm going to ask you a question right now, and I might even Can I do a poll? Can I do a poll? Question and answer. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, where's my keyboard? Where's my keyboard? Where's my keyboard? Hey, where's my keyboard? Where's Jason Maggs? Where is Jason Maggs? There we go. Right. And if you're watching this afterwards and you can see, answer in the questions. Right. Does this work? Okay. Can you see that? Live chat. Right. So I'm asking you there, making music in your own way, what is your favourite sequencer? It can be the Oxy one, Joe Y. The SQ1 is more my budget. Yeah. The SQ664 is still pretty decent, to be fair. But yeah, answer the question, Joe. Just put that there. So if it's Oxy one, that's your favourite. It doesn't have to be something you own. I'm just putting the feelers out and seeing what you think, because it will affect what happens next and how we pursue this little mini series, if you like, a mini series. Like, what was the one with the Cardinal? Oh, not the light. What was it with? Of course, they had Shogun. That was, I think, one of my favourite first mini series back in the early '80s with Richard Chamberlain. The Thornbirds. I think my mum was really into Richard, thinking about it, Chamberlain. Was she? Tall, handsome, understated, devilishly handsome. So, hey Doom. So, answer. Has anyone answered yet? No one's answered. Answer the question. Go on in the chat, please, so we can do it from there. So, because yeah, there's the stylophone one. My mum definitely was. Steve says, MC202, MC4, MC8, SQ10 probes. Answer in the poll. Gonna cry. Nobody's using the poll function. I thought it was really.
There was that week that Jason thought it was awfully good to use the poll for the first time. He'd never asked a question in the questionnaire. He'd used polls before, but never a Q&A. He was unhappy that no one had ever entered anything into the poll, and sadly cried into his Weetabix before bedtime. Of course, he used heated milk, because that's the way to best soothe your tummy.
Anyway, I don't eat Weetabix. Don't eat Weetabix. And milk before bed will give you weird dreams. Answered in the poll, but you obviously didn't get the answer. Oh, okay. Hang on. Whoa. Am I doing something wrong? Where is the... Okay. Start a poll. So answer... Oh! Oh, for fudge's sake, I can't see them. Sorry, so I'm shouting at you, being upset. I'm not really upset. And you are answering it. I'm just being a buffoon. Just says, ask a question. Oh. Can you hit the 3 dots? Go to channel. Oh. That's stupid. Maybe I'm not doing it right. I can't answer it either. Shroomy, can you answer it? Just put anything in there. Members only live stream. No, I'm not going to do that. That'd be daft. What is it going on, Close? He's just purring his face off down there. No, I can't see what's going on with that. You're asking us to ask a question. Oh, am I? Can I... If I put a poll, you can't put an answer. It's either yes or no, isn't it? Oh, yeah, sorry, that's a good point. I think I misunderstood Q&A. This will remove all questions in the question list. Yeah, I get you. All right. That's not what I want, is it? Sorry, guys. So carry on answering in the chat and I'll be sad. But please put CCCC before it and we'll see you that way. Sorry, guys. So we've got SQ1. Thank you, Rich. He's already got there. Thank you, Steve Cubase. Nice. Nerdsec, says Alcamantra. Nice. Poll requires a choice. Yes, Temperoboto, it does. Yeah, thank you, Steve. Steve was ahead of me. I didn't see that. Right, Nerdsec. So, yeah. Yeah, SQ64. Thank you, Biscuit, for saying that. I think it's a great synth sequencer. And I don't think it's kind of... And it's been updated a bit, isn't it? So you've got new features. So I think that's, again, always a good sign. Torso T1, Luke. Okay, nice. Bookless So it inhibited the Buchla style circular sequencer. Yeah, I was introduced to a Buchla system by Mark Doty at I was just chilling at the Buchla stand, and he went, "Go and have a look." So I'd never played anything West Coast before, and I had really good fun with that, and I actually really enjoyed that sequencer. And he was very, very sympathetic. He said, "Well, you made some nice noises there." I thought, "Thank you, Mark Doty. I love you, my brother." Anyway, the Deluge. Oh, I think I am the only person that hated the Deluge Alcamantra. Pam's Pro Workout with output expander. Tanith, good choice. Ableton Live, Temperoboto, good. Poly and Play. Do you know what? I love the Poly and Play, Andy. And I think as having had to review so many little things in a short space of time for Toneman, that came into my hands. And anything that you can, I mean, I love it. That's why I love the circuits, right? Every time you get something in your hands, you just go with it. It means something. And I think that's not to be misunderstood and to be loved with that. Logic, thank you, Neil Wharton, called Conduct. Ooh, okay. Gonzini Gons, Akai Force. Yeah. Original GRPR24 Droigon. I don't even know what that is. GRPR24. That sounds good. So Pam's Pro Workout, you've got there. Original GRPR24. Logic, Akai Force, warts and all. Yeah. Have they fixed it yet? JD. I just love the way you can convolute that sequence. Nice. So, Adam, Moog Labyrinth. Okay. Nice. So there's a lot of people there using a lot of... Oh, Biscuit, the BQ10. That's the analog copy of the Korg SQ10, right? Octree ATEM, that says. Taking an Xbox break. A break from the Xbox or a break to the Xbox? I'm still playing flipping Borderlands 3. I think I've got one more DLC to play. Jackson, yeah. Can you hear him? Zackwinser. Oh, nice, Andy. The new stylophone sequence to JD, maybe. Well, there you go. Marathon. So, as you know, on the desk here, we've got a new sequencer, and it's new to me, and it's one that I was hoping to have a bit more time with, because I was going to do the first episode on this sequencer, but we will return, because I'm not going to do this. I'm going to treat this seriously, and I'm not going to sit and just fluff around. I'm going to RTFM. I know. Just, are you sitting comfortably? I'm going to RTFM it. And I'm going to come back to you after practicing and playing. This is going to probably stay as it is. I might just put all 3 sequences on the table. 1, 2, 3. Come to that in a minute. That's so naughty. So naughty. But these, I think, have benefited every one of them for what Arturia have done. You know, I mean, get the right thing. This beautiful 64-step analog sequencer with skipping function and 2 different lanes, as found on the Colossus, is intensely performative. I mean, it just gives you that immediacy that only a box slathered in knobs can do, And I think for that purpose, there really is nothing better. It's not cheap, and I thank Tom for that. But it is a beautiful, beautiful piece of machinery that helps focus that, focus that creativity. This beauty, oh my goodness. Shall we get in a bit closer? Again, Uwe. Let's get myself off there. Let's get myself off. Just look how it's back. It's not on all the time. It's like in and out, isn't it? I don't know what it is. I mean, we do need. There's a few things that needs to. Oh, you can look. He just held my hand. That was the sweetest thing ever, dude. Are you just being in uber cute mode tonight? Jeez, man, look at him. It's the cowboy hat and the catnip. Dude. Get back to this anyway. Look, I mean, again, you know, I didn't have the time to do what I wanted to do with this because, as you can see, there's something else here, isn't there? Which, when paired with this, makes so much sense. So, 4 tracks. Is that right? 4 tracks you can have going on there. 6 outputs and 2 drums, 2 drum voices, which of course I haven't had time to sort of throw in there. No Biscuit, the cowboy hat, doesn't have catnip in it, but he's had 2 helpings of catnip. So the beautiful thing about this 8-track sequencer, as you heard at the beginning, this is my problem again, because having got caught up with household stuff this weekend, and I did a lot of household stuff, and you can probably hear my voice. This is the first weekend, is it still there perhaps, that I have felt energized enough to tackle some of those big tidy jobs, because a lot of stuff that just has had to go by the wayside because I just haven't been very well. So I'm still a bit bunged up, but not anywhere near as much as I was. Anyway, so those kind of things, and then I went mad with jamming and Jim Jams, lovely jam on that one. And again, it was a bit fraught with technical issues at the beginning because I didn't have the time to not have them. And you know, this is what I'm saying: the sockets on the ATEM are faulty, and I plugged it in. Where it wasn't unplugged and it just wasn't working. So I had to move it along. But the whole few minutes of the jam were completely silent because, you know, I don't know what to do with it. It's past its warranty period. So it's just one of those things. I think I don't know. Maybe they're just not built to last. But anyway, that technical issues, and I've never been able to monitor. Which is like tonight, it's like Steve's telling me, turn it up. It's like, I'm like literally up on my mixer. That looks good. It's like, it's just frustrating. So I don't monitor. I monitor from my mixer, so it sounds fine. Anyway, I'm excusing myself for not being prepared enough to do the video, to do the live stream I wanted to do tonight, but you didn't know that. So I'm now told you that I wanted to do a live stream. This is the live stream I wanted to do, and I'm not doing it because I didn't have time. Sometimes life gets in the way, and important things in life have to be done, like trying to clear some space because I've got 6 suits in the living room which were just taking up space, so I needed to list those to get rid of them. It's just one of those things. And as it was, I sold one anyway last night, so it's all working according to plan. Anyway, right. Has Jackson tied Tom to a tree in the garden so he can be the only star? Or Shroomi's stolen Tom is probably more. Shroomy? Oh, was that me? Where's Tom? Anyway, right. So, can we have a link to the rides in the Storm QSQ? Because modular stuff costs a lot of money, right? Usually, and what Uwe. I say Uwe, and it's not Uwe, it's Uwe. His mission statement is to produce. Why am I like there? Is to produce affordable modules of a quality and offering a lot of extended features. You know, thank you. So that's that. So go and check Rides in the Storm. Their link is in there, and if you're into modular, they're a great place. If you're not into modular, it's a great place to start because, as I said, they offer a great. I mean, the envelope I got was only 60 quid or something. I mean, they're comparable to Behringer prices. So actually, and they're not made in China. They're made in Bulgaria, designed in Berlin, made in Bulgaria. And yeah, great. This is like a step up. I mean, he has also redesigned the front panels. Sorry, that's a bit better. And as you can see, it's got that kind of cool, kind of tattoo kind of vibe about it. And I love it. I love the look of this. And, you know, there's all sorts of really intricate sort of Japanese style sort of art beneath it, black on black, which lights up black when something happens. But they're really beautiful and good quality, you know, sturdy knobs. These are push encoders, continuous rotary. And each one of these, I mean, like I say, we're going to do a full version of this, but, you know, I just think, you know, what am I doing? I love the way it just, I've started it. See, start, stop. That's really good. Connects to computer. So I need to do a firmware update as well. Clock in, clock out, start, stop, in and out, MIDI as well. So ultimately, you know, I can use it with, you know, with key step to trigger it. Now I could actually use my big, you've probably seen it in Tom's corner. I've got my, you know, I brought the key step. Is it key step? Key Lab. The Key Lab 49 out. It is too big for the desk. I just need a bigger desk, but it's a great keyboard. So I mean, you know, I could make it work, and we perhaps will look at that. Anyway, you know, the problem I think I have with this is I wasn't able to spend the time on this. This is very intuitive, and the beautiful thing about this, is because it's so intuitive. Sorry, we'll get Jackson a bit more in there. Because it's intuitive, you know, it makes me want to play it, and that's the beautiful thing. I've had to chuck it away while I did other things, not chuck it away, but chuck it to one side, so to make space. But after Synth East, we received this little beauty. So I've got some content to make on this, but I haven't had the time to spend with this. I've basically played with it once, followed the tutorial, got 4 sounds up and running, and as you can see, had it playing from here. When I turned it on today, I don't know if you can save the state, because that would be essential, because I haven't read the manual. If you can save, get your ass off the knobs. Thank you. If you save the startup state, so it will remember what instruments you had selected, that would have been great. Plus, I know I didn't save the sequence, but that wouldn't have been a problem, because I would have made one fresh, as it's so, you know, you push an encoder. Yeah, so you're on, where are we now? We're on track 1 in the corner there. Can you even see that? Oh, it's a bit tight and a very tight thing. So top, oh yeah, that's beautiful, but it's going to disappear. That is the channel, and then you've got each block is the note and 16 steps with the, sorry, note information on there. So it's really straightforward, and you can just add, remove, add, change the pitch, and look at that. It's just so satisfying to use. Where's the other button that I did? And then you set that channel, and that's channel 7, so that's the drums. Channel, oh, that's the wrong thing. Channel 8 was the hi-hat. And it does Euclidean and all sorts of really cool stuff. So I want to be able to do this for you, knowing what I'm doing, rather than like a first look. We've done that with this. We had it out excitedly, made some tunes, had a chat, job done, thanks. I don't want to repeat that. We've already done that. But I do want to open the floor for you guys for these 3 sequences. How far are we in time? Oh, 45 minutes. Link posted, thank you. So JD, the Pro 3 sequencer is the best built-in sequencer I've used. Yeah, and it's not one I've played with a lot. That's definitely an app. So here we go. Here we go. Let's get the notepad out. Right. So yeah. I think it needs. Hang on, this is missing something. And I've flipping hidden it now. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh. There you go. I think I just, did I? Right. Can you tell what? No, sorry. I didn't realise I was going to do that. I did. Right. Maybe it's this way. Oh. There you go. That's pretty big, right? So that is missing on this. So you've got Novation, Nobula, Bitwig Studio, Analog Solutions, synthcables.com, who have left us, Polyend, a bit more Korg, ATEM speakers, and Backstage Catering from Minnesota. Minneapolis, not Minnesota. Yeah, actually is Minnesota, isn't it? Minneapolis is in Minnesota. We'll get there. Let's, where should we put this? Put it here. There we go. Wow, I feel better now. I'm going to sneeze though. It's your fault. I'm allergic to cats. Oh. Right. Any questions so far? Right, here we go. Oh. Let's do this.
It was late in the evening.
Right, so I'm going to write here, sequencer series. Right, so the QSQ for modular sequencer, because it's one I have, okay? And we'll do that. The AS500 analog. So while I've still got the fuse box, maybe also pair it with the Pittsburgh modular microvolt 3900 as well, just to get like a couple of synths on here. Trigger it with the drum, a nice slap bang in the middle of the table kind of episode. And what we'll do is we'll do a jam with it before. So tune in on the week before, and I'll somehow create this series in a way, and we'll probably do it as long as we can do. Question is, can you read my writing? Probably not. Oh, that's really bad. Can you read my... That. I don't know if this is available yet. So, it's here. You didn't see it, did you? Just in case I don't get into, but yeah. I might have been sent that for also review, which is nice. People are starting to send in stuff, people whom I love and respect in the industry are sending me stuff to share with you. It's not a bad thing, is it? It's not a bad thing. So yeah, so that's week 3. That might be a cut down. So for you, who was it that was asking? Who was saying that they wanted the? Oh, sorry, dude, you really just, it's just, whom amongst you said they wanted an Oxy, but couldn't justify the expense? Because that's where I'm at. But I think, I think it's going to be under £300. But I think it's going to give you a lot. I don't know for a fact. It's going to give you a lot of the same sort of parameters. What am I trying to say? Where's my sugar? A lot of the same functions as the Oxy, but for a lot less money. It doesn't have the track counts. I think it just has one 8-channel drum track and 2 sequences, but it looks like it's got 4 sequences, so I don't know if the other 2 are MIDI. So 2 MIDI sequences, 2 MIDI, so 4. I don't know if it's 4 or just, or whether it's just like a BeatStep Pro on steroids. It doesn't matter if it's a BeatStep Pro on steroids for pretty much the same price as a BeatStep Pro. Then that's good, right? And it's smaller. And yes, you can put it in your modular, but I kind of like the idea of it not being in the modular. And of course, I don't know where it is, but it's coming. The stylophone sequencer. So anyway, so those things. Yeah, Recon. It's tiny, and it comes in a box that's this size. So I hope I've not annoyed Rich with that. Please, Richard, please. I wanted to. There's a little cheat sheet. You see, I'm getting it's that crispy bit. Where is it? It's not in there. What have you done with it? Anyway, yes. I'll have a quick look. Yeah. So what have we got? We've got. Again, it's performance based. So good. Oh, look at that. Sorry. It says 4 sequences, but sequence 1 and sequence 2 CVing gate. So I wonder if these 4 sequences, 2 of them are MIDI only. I mean, 8 drum triggers. Oh, it's going to be good. The fun we'll have with this. Oh, the fun we'll have. So that's definitely going to be. I don't know if it's shipping yet, but it's imminent. Tom from Synth Anatomy put a link in it. Mentioned it after it was shown on Sonic State the other week. Yeah, I think 2 is enough. 4 would be like, yeah. I mean, that has one. Sometimes that has 1 track too many. Sometimes 1 too few. So drums and 4 tracks take over the world with that. Ooh, is it polyphonic? Anyway, let's RTFM on that one and let's park it for a minute. So that's why I think 2026 is the year of these sequences, attack of the sequences. And I think we're gonna be enjoying that all the way through. Haha, gotcha. Sorry, but size isn't everything, you know. That's right, Marky. It's channel count that count. It's not what you've got, it's how many you've got of it. That's a bit wrong, isn't it? Hang on. That definitely calls for.
Well, don't just stand there, man. Get it out. Get it out.
Haven't done that for a long time as well. I'm quite glad that we've got that back in the show. It's just a cold. Right. So, don't believe him. Don't believe who? Sorry, but size isn't everything. The high state of mind. Welcome. Clocked sequential module 1027. I don't know what that is. I'm going to just move my chair up a little bit. Oh, that's better. Yeah, I hope you don't mind that I didn't wear a shirt tonight. I was already wearing this. Sorry, that went into the wrong chat. No, it didn't, Marky. It went into the right chat. So we got 3 episodes, and I don't know. Is it time to start doing stuff on the computer? I mean, I can do it. I've done it before. I've done content on software. I mean, a lot of you use software. I mean, there just seems to be a general consensus of, well, it's software. And I mean, I'm guilty of that. Plugins are boring. And then you load up a project and you have to make some music like I did today, actually yesterday. And what am I making it with? Plugins. And what do I load up? Pigments, augmented strings. And it's like, oh, I can't do that with this. So, you know. Oh, Behringer. Oh, that's the Moog one, isn't it? I did. Oh, I don't. Never allow. It's not. Whatever that link was, it hasn't worked for me. Yes, I agree. Is it though? Yeah. Sorry, Steve. I don't know what that is. I'll have to look at that later. Page not found. Whatever that was. I think I know the one though. Oh, and originally ARP. Oh, I see. So is that from the 2500 series they did? Cat Hub. So Recon moving into door work, actually still doing hardware, but now also door. I think it's important. Pigments round robin. No, the ARP one. Oh, sorry. I'm not listening because there's no cues. I don't see. I only, you know. I mean, I can see the orange highlight of my name. It looks a bit like Magic Mike in the hat. Well, you're loving that, mate, aren't you? He's definitely enjoying that. I feel underdressed. Okay, so headphones off. There we go. Right. If you can wear a hat, I can wear a hat too. So there it is. Who doesn't love a hat? I mean, you know, I could play any Western character. I could play the stagecoach. Howdy, ma'am. I could do that. I could do all these people. Well, I've not been to. Hang on. I've not been to Missouri for some time. Anyway, that's completely irrelevant. That's how I started. Glad I've got proper doors now. Yeah, I think more American accents. Thanks, Joe White. Well, I actually fooled a barman once in San Francisco where I walked in, we ordered drinks, and then I started talking in American accent. He goes, God, man, your British accent's amazing. It's like really cool. I said, yeah, thanks, man. I've been, I stayed over there for quite some time. I don't know, you know. The water helps being in the atmosphere. So I basically talked to him in an American accent for the entire remainder of my trip to the pub. And then just to relieve him, sorry, mate, I'm actually from Bristol. Cheers, thanks, bye. And not Bristol. Oh, where is it? Where's the redneck place, Bristol? Do you know? I have not been to America for a very long time. 2018. I was still married in 2018. What madness. But yeah, I need to get back there. I need to go to the States. I miss it. And irrespective of the politics, of the craziness that's going on there, people are damn fine, you know? Just to say it there. So I take my hand. You know, you're stuck with that guy. And not all of you are happy about it. What hat size am I, Steve? I'm a 57 medium, which this is a 58, so it's a size too big, which is a 7 1/8. So I guess 6 7/8 is the size below this. But I mean, it fits. But I mean, well, I feel like Delmer right now. Oh, good. I've got that thing going on right now. Anyway, yeah, I don't want to ruin my rather fancy hat, which didn't cost very much money at all. Charity shops. Support your local charity shop by buying all the junk that they've got for sale. Buy yourself a bargain. You might never wear it. You might wear it once, maybe twice. And you know, you might just need Good and Country by Jim Reeves, an album to see. We were listening to this just before G-Man went to football tonight, and it's like we listened to it. It's like it's such chill country. It's like this would not be out of place in Twin Peaks, which is why I think I started playing the Twin Peaks theme at the beginning. A great collection for Jim's friends and fans, not fam. Will Rogers once said he never met a man he didn't like. Wow. He doesn't live in Britain then. Anyway, so same as you, Steve. I might end up a hoarder, Biscuit. Have you seen this place? I've got stuff on the top there that you've never seen. I need to sell some stuff. I do, because I need to repair and replace. So I need to sell stuff. So I'm on a bit of a stint of selling stuff, you know. Look in the wardrobe and I've got clothes for days, you know. I need to replace some of that as well because, you know, style is everything when you'll get Jervis. Anyway, Jervis must be from the great and majestic United States of America with pronunciations like that. Yes, Recon. Anyway, so just the usual Get Jervis chaos. Yeah. What is going on? I think it's the hat. Let's take the hat off. It's funny, I put my cowboy hat on the other week and it became the happy hat. It did cheer me up. I was feeling really ill. Oh, look, I've got hats for days. Now I've got... This is a bit more, I don't know, I don't know where this would be from. I think by this weekend, I'm going to remove the rug that's underneath this. It just keep getting in the way. Right. So a multitude of characters, or at every day a different character. So lots of things. Right. What else was I going to... Steve, what other... Yeah. I do want a big shout out. If anyone's lurking, gherkin, everyone's watching afterwards. This week's Kumite was insane. And I managed to dip in because I thought it was starting at 12:30. So I started at 12:30, midnight here. And it was like it'd been on an hour. It's like because the clocks have gone forward in the States, right? Which they haven't over here. So if that's the link, you have to go and watch this. Oh my goodness, so many good songs, so many good tracks, so much talent in this community, you know, and I'm including you guys as well, because we are all the synth community. I'm going to take that off because it's very hot. It's a winter hat, really. And there's some real earworms. You're going to love it. So go and check that out more this weekend as well. So make sure you subscribe and click the Dell notification for that. And yeah, I need to talk to Marilyn about Third Ear as well, for sure, and pick a date to record that. That needs to come soon. That's tomorrow night, actually. So if we can have popcorn night on Friday. So can we have Symptoms of Reality? And if you don't, yeah, we are shout out to YouTube Synth Community Recon. Absolutely. I mean, you're part of that too, because I mean, you do stuff and you're always doing stuff, and that's good because you don't have to sort of be sat feeling, I don't know, under the weather or a bit crap, because we're everywhere. You know, you don't have to go far between times or between the country or whatever. Someone's doing something. World needs a hero. Have I got that wrong? It's like he's doing some crazy late night American jams, which are on in my morning at work. So I've flipped on and listened to some really cool stuff there. Davi's always doing stuff, you know. Recon's always doing stuff. So if you don't know these people, go and check them out. And Popcorn Night as well, you know. Make sure you subscribe to Symptoms of Reality as well. So. Yeah, exactly, Andy. That's the point. I'm the same. And I stayed awake purposely thinking like, okay, it's going to be difficult getting in the morning, because it was. But it was worth it. And then I carried on. Funnily enough, I ride to work on the motorbike, right? So I put YouTube on a phone in my pocket. It didn't lock, kept it unlocked. and I managed to listen to half an hour's commute. Didn't see the visuals, but that was a good way to start my Monday as well. Yeah, Recon, it's going to happen, and you're not going to get the music you expect, I don't think. Techno with jazzy sprinkles at 11. See, I've not even ever dipped into jazzy sprinkles, but that's JRC, isn't it? Scrubs, Ted, Soda, Linux moment, exactly the same. Yeah, nice. I know. So, those are the kind of shows that we're always around. So there's that stuff kicking around. But there we go. What was I going to say as well? Gaz is on tonight. We're going to finish off now because we have nearly reached, it's a lot of chat tonight. Chatty. But ultimately, that's it. So Gaz is doing 10:30 UK, which is in 45 minutes. So can we have his channel? There we go. I don't know what he's going to do, but I'll definitely be popping in to see that. Put the user in timeout. So go and do that. And if you don't subscribe to Gaz's channel, you need to. He doesn't always do a regular stream like this, but he's a musician, right? First and foremost. So he's doing a lot of projects that you don't necessarily see. And then things like Quasimodal, which is his duo with a drummer. There's a playlist. Go and listen to that stuff. It's just incredible. When you realise that Gaz is playing and jamming to Greg, the drummer. Greg is playing and jamming to Gaz, but Greg is not playing to a click. When you know that and you watch what they do together, it's beautiful. So go and check that out for sure. James Dyson as well. Yes, just plug James, who is a long-time supporter of this channel, and I am a long channel supporter of his channel supporter. So there we go. Right, Gaz rules. Yes, he does, Joe. And you know, obviously, that I've known Gaz for 28 years. Hang on. When was 1988? 48 years. Nearly 40 years. We'll have our 40th anniversary in 2. That'll be interesting. And Recon, 3 times a week. So yeah, do that. Right, so we've pumped and pimped and plundered everyone's content. Recon, the vocal god for sure. And what? Can we have Davies, please? As well? Let's do Davy. Davy. I should get that right. I'm so sorry. I do that every time. Welsh language is phonetic. So I apologise. I'm reading rather than thinking. Does that make sense? Yes, they are very cool, James. Absolutely. Come on, Steve. Yeah, those are the things I wanted to pimp tonight, for sure. And anyone who puts themselves forward as a hug monster is more than okay in my book. The world needs more hugs. Definitely. Right, we've kind of been there. We've done that. We've chatted. We've done a lot of chatty bang bang tonight. If this episode was a film, it'd be chatty. Cat Hub. What's Cat Hub? That sounds bad. Who's Cat Hub? What's that? I don't even know what that is. I'm promoting something I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. I'll check it out first. Cat Hugs. Yeah, Tanith. Right. Hardware jams, but we'll do those on Sunday. We'll do those other things on Sunday. The ones that have been things. But yeah. Right. Well, made up. Yeah, of course it's made up. Cat Hub. I know what you're playing at. I know what you're saying. Tom's show really is. Are we going to get back to the point where Tom's show is Sunday? Jackson's show is Wednesday. Anyway, look. In this crazy world where things are uncertain, know that the community loves you. We are all together in the most beautiful thing of all. The language that the thing that the thing that transcends all language, the language, the universal language of the universe. Music. Let's keep making music. Who made my Brian overheat? Yeah, it has made my Brian overheat. Never make a Brian overheat. That's right, hashtag Team Tom. I know, Tanith, I know. Easy, that was Joe. That was easy for me to say. Anyway, look, remember, so make music every day. Just however simple it might appear. Just even play. Ooh. This is for me. I made biscuits. I made, these are einkorn flour digestives. Now, einkorn is an ancient grain. I think a 6,000-year-old grain. No, the biscuits aren't 6,000-year-old. They're 2 days. And some dark chocolate because I didn't melt it on yet. But taste the ancient 6,000-year-old biscuits. Oh, it's good. Although the recipe called for my oven is fierce. Fierce. So I think I'm going to have to try that again. So good. Right. It is Wednesday. It is the humpiest of all days. We've got there. If we're sliding down to the weekend, slide down. If we're not, if you're working a job where this is just Wednesday and you're working until Sunday, then go easy on yourself. Be good to yourself and each other. And I'll see you all around the glorious world of synth community that is us, them, and everyone. Right, Jackson's like, he's totally gone. He's tripping. You tripping, dude? Yeah. I don't know if I can actually play anything, so maybe I'll just trigger this and see what happens. Maybe I'll just play with the drum sequence, because that was the point, right? Right. Adios, amigos. Don't forget, yeah, you can buy me a coffee too. Absolutely, thank you. But thank you for your kind donations this evening. Bye. And the headphones and stuff. Oh yeah. In the town where I was born, lived a cat who sailed of. Oh, is it this one?